Step into the chaotic classroom of Mind Your Language, where English teacher Jeremy Brown wrangles a hilarious mix of immigrant students. This British sitcom delivers laugh-out-loud moments with every lesson. In Mind Your Language, 1977, Barry Evans, aged 34, shown as Jeremy Brown, the kind-hearted English teacher. His effortless charm and quick wit made Brown the sitcom's core, expertly managing a lively classroom of immigrant students with humor and patience. Interesting fact, orphaned at birth, Evans grew up in boarding schools, discovering his acting talent in school plays. Barry Evans passed away in 1997 at 53, leaving a void in British TV. Found in his Leicestershire bungalow with a head injury and alcohol in his system, his death remains unsolved, with an open coroner's verdict. Speculation persists about whether it was an accident or something more sinister, robbing fans of a cherished star. In Mind Your Language, 1977, George Camiller, aged 35, played Giovanni Cupello, the lively Italian chef. His exuberant Santa Maria and deliberate English mix-ups made Giovanni a standout, delivering laughs with every scene. Interesting fact, born in England to Italian parents, Camiller infused Giovanni with authentic Italian zest. In 2025, George Camiller, now 82, is fondly remembered for his role in Mind Your Language. Post-sitcom, he starred in films like The Message and TV shows like Peak Practice. Though semi-retired from acting, Camiller's Giovanni remains iconic, with the show still beloved worldwide. He shared his fondness for the role in DVD extras. In Mind Your Language, 1977, Jackie Harding, aged 30, played Anna Schmidt, the stern German au pair. Her character's German efficiency and comical VW pronunciation mix-ups, like Very well, brought sharp humor, often punctuated by physical gags, like swatting flirty classmates. Interesting fact, despite playing a German, Harding is British, showcasing her versatility in embodying the stereotypical yet lovable Anna. In 2025, Jackie Harding, now 78, has largely stepped back from the spotlight. Her role as Anna remains iconic, with fans still enjoying her performance on DVD and streaming platforms. In Mind Your Language, 1977, Zara Nutley, aged 53, played Dolores Courtney, the formidable principal. Her stern, feminist persona and sharp, reprimands made Miss Courtney both feared and funny, ruling the school with an iron fist. Interesting fact, Nutley once reprised her Miss Courtney role in a British milk ad, showcasing her character's iconic disapproval. Zara Nutley passed away on October 9, 2016, at 92 in Uckfield, East Sussex, after years of ill health in a nursing home. Her commanding presence left a lasting mark on British comedy, with fans still cherishing her Miss Courtney role. In Mind Your Language, 1977, Ricardo Montes, aged 54, played Juan Cervantes, the cheerful Spanish bartender. His "S'all-right" catchphrase and confident, often wrong, English answers brought humor, enhanced by his thick accent and Zapata mustache. Interesting fact, Montes wrote 13 episodes of the children's series Freewheelers in 1971, showcasing his creative range. Ricardo Montes passed away on October 26, 2010, at 87 in Marbella, Spain, from cancer. Living in Richmond, London, he visited Gibraltar twice yearly, leaving a legacy as one, beloved by global fans. In Mind Your Language, 1977, Albert Moses, aged 40, played Ranjit Singh, the devout Sikh student. His fiery temper, cultural pride, and hilarious exchanges, often with rival Ali Nadeem, made Ranjit a standout, with catchphrases like 8,000 apologies. Interesting fact, Moses, a Sri Lankan British actor, also produced over 20 films in Sri Lanka, showcasing his industry influence. Albert Moses passed away on September 15, 2017, at 79 in London from undisclosed causes. His vibrant Ranjit role remains iconic, with fans cherishing his comedic legacy on streaming platforms. In 1977, Robert Lee, aged 62, played Taro Nagazumi, the Japanese electronics executive. His polite bows, thick accent, and frequent camera clicking as he mispronounced English words like honorable brought gentle humor to the classroom. Interesting fact, Lee, born in Hong Kong, was a skilled voice actor, dubbing Cantonese films into English for UK audiences. Robert Lee passed away on December 1, 1986, at 70 in London, from leukemia. After Mind Your Language, he appeared in The Chinese Detective. His warm portrayal of Taro remains beloved, with fans revisiting his comedic charm on streaming platforms, cementing his place in sitcom history. In 1977, Kavor Maliken, aged 34, played Maximilian Max Papandreou, the jovial Greek shipping worker. His cheeky grin, thick accent, and flirtatious banter, often with "Thu, nice English lady," brought infectious energy to the classroom. Interesting fact, Maliken, initially training for priesthood in Istanbul, was steered toward acting after an Anglican priest saw his performance in Shakespeare's Richard III. In 2025, Kavor Maliken, now 81, enjoys a prolific career. He's performed in Royal Shakespeare Company productions, including Arabian Nights. Married to Maida since 1965, with 2 children, Maliken remains active, recently expressing excitement about acting in his native Armenian. In 1977, Jamila Massie, aged 43, played Jamila Ranja, the shy Indian housewife. Her soft-spoken charm, heavy accent, and earnest attempts at English, often knitting in class, made her a lovable presence. Interesting fact, Massie was a trained dancer in classical Indian styles, performing on BBC programs in the 1960s. In 2025, Jamila Massie, now 91, has largely retired from acting. Known for roles in Albion Market and Brookside, she also voiced characters in radio dramas. Living quietly in London, her warm portrayal of Jamila remains cherished by fans worldwide on streaming platforms. In 1977, Francoise Pascal, aged 28, played Danielle Favre, the flirtatious French au pair. Her sultry charm, playful accent, and cheeky classroom antics, often batting her eyes at Jeremy Brown, added a spicy flair to the sitcom. Interesting fact, Pascal, born in Mauritius, starred in the risque British comedy There's a Girl in My Soup alongside Peter Sellers. In 2025, Francoise Pascal, now 75, remains active in entertainment. Based in London, she's written memoirs and supports mental health charities, reflecting on her diverse career in interviews. Her Danielle role continues to delight fans on streaming platforms. In 1977, Dino Shafi, aged 47, played Ali Nadeem, the Pakistani student with a mischievous streak. His "squeeze me, please" catchphrase and playful rivalry with Ranjit Singh brought lively humor, enhanced by his expressive delivery. Interesting fact, born in Dhaka, Shafiq was a talented singer, performing Bengali folk songs on BBC Radio in the 1950s. Dino Shafi passed away on March 10, 1984, at 53 in London, from a heart attack. His vibrant Ali remains a fan favorite, with his comedic legacy enduring on streaming platforms. In 1977, Pixin Lin, aged 33, played Chung Su-li, the Chinese student and Maoist enthusiast. Her deadpan delivery, quoting Chairman Mao while mangling English phrases, brought sharp wit to the classroom. Interesting fact, Lim was the first Chinese presenter on BBC's Play School, 1970s, breaking ground for Asian representation in UK media. In 2025, Pixin Lim, now 80, remains active in acting. Recent roles include Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, 2019, and A Very British Scandal, 2021. Based in London, married with a daughter, Lim's Sully role continues to charm fans on streaming platforms. In 1977, Anna Bergman, aged 29, played Ingrid Svensson, the Swedish au pair. Her blonde beauty, bubbly personality, and comically exaggerated Swedish accent, often paired with flirtatious charm, lit up the classroom. Interesting fact, Bergman is the daughter of legendary director Ingmar Bergman, though she carved her own path in British comedy and softcore films. In 2025, Anna Bergman, now 76, has retired from acting. She later worked as a fitness instructor in London and Sweden. Living privately, possibly in Sweden, her Ingrid role remains beloved, with fans enjoying her performances on streaming platforms. In Mind Your Language 1977, Jenny Lee Wright, aged 39, played Maria Papandreou, the flirty Greek student in Season 4. Her playful accent, adding H to vowels and bold advances toward Jeremy Brown echoed Max's charm, bringing fresh energy. Interesting fact, nicknamed the sexiest stooge for her work with Benny Hill, Lee Wright began as a dancer with Ballet Rambert at 16. In 2025, Jenny Lee Wright, now 78, has transitioned from acting to acclaimed Foley artistry. She appeared in the documentary The Cancellation of Benny Hill, 2025, reflecting on her career. Living in London, she remains a respected figure in entertainment. In 1977, Tommy Godfrey, aged 61, played Sid, the Cockney caretaker in early episodes. His gruff charm, sarcastic quips, and complaints about the students' antics brought a working-class edge to the sitcom. Interesting fact, Godfrey, a former circus clown, performed with Charlie Chaplin's troupe in the 1920s, adding showbiz flair to his roles. Tommy Godfrey passed away on June 24, 1984, at 68 in London from a heart attack. His brief but lively Sid role remains a fan favorite, cherished on streaming platforms worldwide. In 1977, Iris Sadler, aged 69, played Gladys, the chirpy tea lady. Her gossipy charm, warm smile, and knack for cajoling Jeremy Brown added heart to the school canteen across 20 episodes. Interesting fact, Sadler began acting in her mid-50s, a late bloomer who brought seasoned charisma to her roles. Iris Sadler passed away on January 12, 1991, at 82 in Wellingborough, Northamptonshire, from natural causes. Her final role was as a shoemaker in Little Dorrit. Gladys remains a beloved figure, with fans enjoying her performances on streaming platforms. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.